Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rocio and this is Risa's Rizzos, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the length of my hair. I don't know if you have been following me on Instagram or not, but I recently got another trim. This is my second trim in like 3 months now. Both of the trims I think were probably maybe unnecessary, spur of the moment kind of thing. Unfortunately, every time I look at an old photo of mine, not even an old photo of mine, I mean, like photos from like 4 months ago, I'm like, I miss the length in my hair. I have said on Instagram that I'm going to challenge myself to grow out my hair as long and as healthy as I possibly can. It is a challenge that I am starting now with this video. So if you're interested in following the same challenge, then please follow along. Don't forget to subscribe, by the way. If you have not subscribed already, all you have to do is click on that big bright red subscribe button. And then after clicking on the subscribe button, click on the bell, because the bell is what's gonna turn on your notifications, and then that way you'll never miss another one of my videos. Really quickly, y'all, some of y'all already know this if you follow me on Instagram, but I actually got 2 trims, like I said, in the last couple of months. The first stylist that I went to, it was a diva cut, and I don't really know if she really understood my hair because of the fact that my curls, like you should be knowing by now, the hair in the very back of my head is a lot drier and it's also a lot tighter. When you cut that area of my hair, it's not gonna coil the same as the rest of my curls. So even as she tried to cut it, it was still just like, this was the longest part of my hair, and then this was like the very back of my head. And then she tried to make it even, and then this would shrink up more, and then she'd make it even. And so anyway, bottom line, my hair got a lot shorter than I had intended, but that's okay. I tried to work with it. After maybe about a month and a half, I had my hair at a pretty decent length. Maybe it was about here, I guess. At Essence Fest, I participated in a campaign at Sephora, and they had a diva stylist. They're a very experienced diva stylist, and I was really excited to get my hair just like evened out a little bit. However, again, at the event, I don't think I was expecting it to be that short when he did even it out. So now that my curls are a lot more even, it's still a lot shorter. I guess at least, how do I put this? I lost a little bit of the length that I was finally growing out, which is okay for me because, again, I like the shape that I was getting. And I do feel like my curls are a lot healthier. I think it just depends on who you go to, like what kind of stylist you go to. Somebody who is a little more experienced, a little more aware of your type of hair. I think those are all factors that come into play when it comes to finding a hairstylist when you're getting a haircut, which I think is a question that I get often. So again, I like my hair right now. I like the shape. I like the bounce of it. I like how healthy it is right now. I just wish it was longer. And I think that's okay. I rave often about strength over length here on my channel, but I am starting to believe that we can do both. We can get stronger hair while also getting longer hair. It's not impossible. I know that it's achievable. I just have to do my part. And I think that while I do talk a lot about curly hair tips and a lot about products, sometimes I can be a lazy natural, okay? And when it comes to growing my hair out as fast as I can, it's not really a priority, but I guess now that I am intending to get my hair a lot longer, I'm gonna try everything possible, okay? No holding back, no remedy is off limits. We're gonna try everything. So let me go over a list of things that I'm planning on trying. But first, let me tell y'all what my goal is. Okay, so they say that your hair grows about a ½ an inch per month, so about 6 inches per year. For me, realistically, I would like to challenge myself for the next 3 months, or at least until my birthday, which is November 9th, for those of y'all who don't know. We're gonna double that up, okay, and just go for the full 3 inches, okay? My goal is 3 inches by November. 3 inches might not sound like a lot, but let me show y'all what 3 inches is, okay? 3 inches is about right here, okay? Now, for me, 3 inches would be basically taking my hair back down to where it was before I got my first haircut, okay? I mean, I think that's realistic. I've already taken measurements of my hair, and I'll post pictures here to show you guys how long my hair is in the different areas of my head, because like I said, I don't even know if I mentioned this, but I got my hair cut in layers, so obviously it's not all one length. But the purpose of this challenge is to try to see at least 3 inches of growth in each of the areas that I've measured. So these are the things that I'm gonna be using, that I'm gonna be trying, that I'm gonna be testing out, different methods, different tricks, different products, different everything, okay? So I mentioned in one of my very early videos that I was taking hair supplements to help with hair growth. And one of the supplements was phyto pills, phytophanair, I believe is how you say it. But those are expensive AF, okay? But they work really, really well. I still have about less than a half a bottle of my Biotin 10,000. I wanna finish this before buying another bottle of phyto pills because Those pills, in my opinion, really helped me the most when it came to growing hair longer, faster, and stronger. Like I said, it's a little bit on the expensive side, so if you have the coins and you want to buy it, then I'll leave a link down in the description box below. But for now, I'm just taking Biotin 10,000 once every night. Remember that if you're taking hair supplements, whether it's a certain brand or whether it's just pure biotin, you want to drink a lot of water because this kind of tends to make you break out a little bit. Drinking a lot of water will just not only help to flush it out, but water alone will also help with hair growth. Another thing that I'm doing nightly are massages on my scalp using Jamaican black castor oil. Jamaican black castor oil has a lot of amazing benefits when it comes to the health of your hair. One of those benefits is it makes your hair grow a little bit faster. I mean, it's not gonna grow inches overnight, okay? But the hair that's growing out of your head is gonna grow a lot stronger, and you're able to retain that length because your hair is stronger, okay? So nightly massages on my scalp with Jamaican black castor oil. I used to love doing this when my hair was damaged when I was transitioning, so why not continue to do that now that I have healthier hair and I just want to keep it growing, right? So I use these satin scrunchies. I bought these off of Amazon. I think they come in like a pack of 6 or 8 or something like that. I'll also leave a link down to this, and a link to everything I'm mentioning today is gonna be down in the description box below. But I use these whenever I'm sleeping. I just think it does a really great job at protecting my curls overnight, obviously preserving the style, but also just like not being so harsh as, you know, like the black elastic ponytails. But in order to preserve my ends, I've just been sleeping with my hair in a very loose bun. I know it's a lot harder with my hair shorter, but I still try to make it work, protecting my ends. So what I'll do is I'll also put a little bit of Jamaican black castor oil. I won't pour more. I'll just use whatever is left on my hands or my, you know, from my scalp massage. And I'll just like gently massage my ends with the Jamaican black castor oil or whatever's left on my hands. And then I'll put my hair up in a very loose bun. Now, another thing that I'm going to be bringing back into my routine is the Curlsmith Scalp Stimulating Booster. This is supposed to strengthen your hair follicle. And if you don't already know, the hair follicle is where your hair is actually growing out of, okay? So if you have a stronger hair follicle, then the hair that's growing out of that follicle is gonna be stronger as well. So I'm actually gonna be massaging this onto my scalp every morning. Now, if I decide to wash my hair one morning, then I'm going to apply this after washing because I don't want to rinse this off of my scalp. I want to let it sit throughout the day and just like do its thing, okay? Now, as far as cleansing my hair, I'm gonna continue doing what I've been doing for all of Reese's Rizzos. I'm going to use whatever products are being sent to me because I still have to review products for you all, but I want to keep up with my deep conditioning treatments. So I'm going to continue deep conditioning every wash, not every week. Sometimes, or lately, I've been washing my hair twice a week because I've been trying out so many different products. But deep conditioning to me right now is really important because I want to maintain that moisture in my hair. I don't want my hair to get dry because the drier it gets, the more brittle it gets, and then the more prone it is to breakage. So moisture is really key right now during this challenge. And I'm going to be frequently deep conditioning my hair as much as I possibly can, unless I'm reviewing another product. With the Shea Moisture Yucca and Plantain Anti-Breakage Strengthening Mask, this is a mask that I was using back when I was going through my transition because I really loved the strengthening properties that it had. The whole Shea Moisture Yucca and Plantain line, in my opinion, does a really great job at strengthening or keeping your hair stronger. And of course, the stronger your hair is, the less prone it is to breakage. And that way, if it's not breaking, then it's actually growing. I'll update y'all on Instagram on the days that I actually use this deep conditioner. The other product that I'll be using from this same line is the Shea Moisture Yucca and Plantain Anti-Breakage Strengthening Milk. Now, how I'll be using this is for any updos, protective styles, or even just as a quick leave-in for any products that I'm going to be using to style my hair. One of my favorite ways to use this in a style is whenever I twist the sides and then I put my hair in like a low or like medium bun. It keeps a lot of my hair protected, a lot of my ends are secure and protected. I want to avoid tight ponytails, tight buns. I feel like that's something I used to love doing, slicked back all the way, giving myself somewhat of a facelift. I want to avoid those hairstyles as much as I possibly can. If I have to wear my hair back, I'm going to try to do the twist with the low bun, which I'll put a little picture about what I'm talking about because that's, I feel like, the best way for me to preserve the length of my hair, because the tighter your ponytails are, like in the middle of the hair, the easier it is to break right in the middle of the hair. And of course, if your hair is breaking right in the middle, then you're not really preserving the length. So I found a lot of different remedies, odd remedies online when it comes to faster hair growth. Since we have about 3 months in this challenge, and I thought that I would do one of these weird remedies every month just to see if it does anything. So August is coming up, so I want you all to vote on the first remedy you want me to try. These are the 3. really. These are the 3 that we have to choose from. We have the onion juice scalp treatment, the garlic rub, and then we also have, which I'm sure many of y'all have already heard of, the rice water challenge. I tried to do the rice water challenge a couple of months ago. I didn't really keep up with it. In my opinion, I don't think it did much, but I guess the fact that I didn't really keep up with it, I got my hair cut anyway, so it's not really like I was able to measure anything, but I'm willing to give it another shot. But those are the 3 that I wanted to try in this challenge anyway, so I want y'all to vote on which one you want to see first. Another that I heard of is the aloe vera hair mask, which I've heard really great reviews about that one when it comes to hair growth and stronger hair. So that's something that I definitely want to try at least once a month. I will actually have a video on that before August comes around. So for those of y'all who want to try this challenge with me, then you can already start to learn how to make it on your own and follow the steps and the ingredients and all that stuff, and we can actually do it together. I really wanted to do this challenge, and I wanted to do this challenge publicly. I don't normally do challenges publicly like this because I don't always follow through with some of these challenges, not gonna lie, but I feel like this is a really good way for y'all to hold me accountable. Okay. I know that some of y'all already hold me accountable on Instagram for a lot of other things that I've been mentioning. So if you can hold me accountable for that, I feel like y'all are gonna be able to hold me accountable for this length and strength challenge. Is that what we're calling it? Is that what I'm calling it? You know what? Why not? I'm gonna call this the length and strength challenge. 3 inches in 3-ish months I think is achievable. I think it's doable. Now remember, not everyone's hair grows at the same pace. Even if our hair doesn't grow as fast as we want it to, at least we know that we're still on the right path because our hair is going to remain healthy and our hair is going to grow stronger. And at the end of the day, that's still what's most important, right? So follow me on Instagram at Risa's Rizzos. I'm not gonna force y'all to do the challenge with me. If you wanna do the challenge with me, I think that would be great. I think it would be really great for us to maybe be a support system for one another, hold each other accountable. If you're doing this challenge and you're on Instagram, let me know. You can slide in my DMs and be like, Rocio, I'm doing this with you. I got your back. I will write your name down and I will make sure that I follow up with you regularly just to check in and make sure that we're on the right path. If you're not on Instagram and you still want to do this challenge and you want me to follow up with you, then let me know down in a comment below. Either leave your email address or leave me a private message with your email address and I will follow up with you there. And I also encourage you to take pictures of your hair before and write down measurements. Measure your hair in the different areas of your head. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to measure from the very back of my neck, like the nape of my neck. I'm also gonna get right here by the temples, and I'm also gonna get at the top of my head. I don't know what else to say. I feel like I'm just sort of like encouraging myself with the rest of this video. I love y'all. Un besito, and I'll see you in the next video.